Coach, a very respectable Henry Ford basketball team. They play at a high level in Division II. Came in here tonight, only dressed 9 players, and I thought they just never quit. We had that 21-point lead in the second half, so I know you cannot be pleased with the way we closed the game.
No, I'm not. I'm not pleased how we played any point in time in that game. We're not listening, so we're going to find a way to listen. That wasn't good basketball. That wasn't good basketball very often in that game. We have been here long enough now and been told what to do, how to do it. Now, we may not be good at it, all right, but we need to do it. And tonight was a whole lot of, I said, this is what we do, this is the way we do it, and we did something else. So we're gonna find out who wants to play for Vincennes, this family, the way we play. We're going to find out if we have anybody here who wants to do that.
We got down in the first half 25-16, but then ignited a rally to take the lead at halftime. What transpired at that point when we were down 9? We actually picked it up and went on a nice little run there.
Anytime if we just played solid. I mean, anything we want to do solid. If we wanted to go and swing the ball and put the ball, we could go in the post anytime we wanted, but we were supposed to be trying to set up and score baseline. When they were going to collapse, you would have thought I never said such a thing in my life. And then if we don't, you see the strong corner. Strong corner is wide open all night. All those plays, and we had guys dropping their head, go in the middle, turn it over, trying to shoot a flat-footed lean-back shot in somebody's hands. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It was none of those things. The things that we teach, we didn't want to do that. And it doesn't seem like when we fail that even does it. We keep doing that stuff. So, but when we ever did anything solid, if we ever stopped the ball a little bit, they would go through droughts of not scoring if we didn't let them get right by the rim, or we got back on our heels. We played some D. There was a little run there. Dayton made a couple plays. Jalen made a couple plays. Nas gives us something. Nas has had to become, despite the fact he's raw as can be right now, he's had to be our center because we can't find anybody else who really wants to sit down and pretend to do what I say. So if they did, maybe they could be successful, but that has not been the case. They've not. So Nas has moved up. We're going to have to get him ready. It's pretty apparent.
Don't want to take anything away from Omari Allen. He wound up with 22, and too many times tonight he just really got to the basket too easy, and some of their other guys did as well.
Well, he did a great job. He went straight at us. We said he's going to go straight at us. We're not supposed to pull our shoulders back. We're supposed to play level. We're supposed to play them. It's been doctrine the way we've done it forever, and I didn't see any of that. I didn't see any of that. We got guys been here for a while. It was guarding him. But didn't see any of the attempt to the way that we're supposed to play. So I've done a poor job, evidently, because I have not I've not got the point across of how we're supposed to play. So that's my fault. I take total responsibility for that. But we're going to see if we can't alter that.
5 guys in double figures. I thought the first half, Dayton just looked really comfortable on the floor. I mean, his shot is so nice, so smooth. He's quick to the ball. I mean, I think the upside for him is really, way out there somewhere, because he obviously is a very, very talented kid.
Plays hard. He's playing hard. He's a freshman. He's learning. There's things for him to get a lot better at, but he's competing. He's one of the guys that is. And you look over here, and some guys wonder why they don't play as much. Well, he's got 10 rebounds in the amount of time he's in, and some other people that are trying to play his position are not getting any. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. He's at least chasing and trying to fight to get the basketball. So we'll see if they can figure it out. I try to be real clear, Dave, on what I'm looking for. There's a lot of things you might say, but
I've heard you be clear.
But clarity is not something that I've ever said that I wasn't, and you couldn't have swore by that tonight. But we should have had a big night on the inside, and the way that we really could have. We could have had a big night on the post, and you look down some of our numbers were 1 for 6 and 0 for 1, and it's one thing if they try to do it the way that we try to teach them and tell them, but when you don't do it, it really bothers them. So we've got to get tougher-minded, and it starts with, okay, coach says do it this way, and so we're tough-minded enough to do it that way, and that's my job, and I've got to do a better job.
Recognition of tonight's player of the game is underwritten by the Vincennes Hampton Inn, 2863 Ford Road, the official hotel for visiting teams here at Vincennes University. Coach, we got to reach in the bag there and pull out an outstanding player for the game.
Well, that'd be Dayton, I would imagine. Looks like, I would think watching the game, he's got to be. I thought Nas was important for us. I thought when Jalen got to playing, it made us better. It gives us another guy out there that can, get some good things going, So one of those three. Michael continues to get defensive rebounds. We just got to get him, more active with his feet defensively and some solid on some times. But he is defensive rebounding the basketball. He hit some shots. But those would be the guys I would imagine. I thought Christian had some decent minutes. You look at his 6-1 assist to turnover. Problem is he's got guys that go at him, and he's going to have to draw. I keep telling him he's got to draw that line out there at 19, 20 feet and say you're not getting beyond me, because if not, they're going to try to go in there and power over him and use his size against him. And until he, can do that, then it's going to be tough. Right now, tonight, we didn't stop the point guard. Point guard got in the lane, and then they also attacked our 5. They could see when they got somebody in there and they went one-on-one. There really wasn't running anything. They just spread the floor and went one-on-one. And, you can't be the guy that they can go one-on-one and go straight line to the basket on. So, but I would say Dayton would have to be the player of the game.
On Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, remind people to notch that because normally we don't play that early in the day, but it's the Women's Classic, and we're going to play at 3 before they play at 5. Broadcast time, by the way, will be at 2:30. We'll play Malcolm X. Now, they're playing at Prairie State tonight, which had only played one game going into the game tonight. But Malcolm X has scored 117, 118, and 96 points in 3 games. 3 guys back from last year, 3 transfers. So I'm pretty sure that Coach White feels good about his team and the potential for a good season with them.
Well, the Dixon kid and Jelani Johnson are both good players. And the coach does a good job. He tries to coach them up, and they're having success. They're going to come in here. And, if we can't stop the ball, then we're going to have a problem. And tonight we did not stop the ball. So that's where it is. And that'll be the same thing on Saturday afternoon. We're going to have to do a better job of hunkering down and stopping the basketball.
Good thing is Indiana didn't play this week, so we had to fight for the audience on Saturday.
Well, hopefully, 3 o'clock is an odd time for us. Obviously, we've had to do some things because we've got, the Women's Classic, and we've tried to accommodate that with how we've set up. So hopefully people will get out here at 3 and watch the game. We need a home court advantage. And hopefully our guys, who I think we got good guys, and I think there's a hard edge that we got to find. And the first thing is, though, we can talk about being good guys, but we've got to do what we tell them to. We got to compete with what we're telling them to do. We've won for a long time. We got a pretty good idea. And to see us struggle with things when we're not doing it our way is what is frustrating. We'll see if we can